everyone. Welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Absolutely. And today we're tackling something pretty important for a lot of you out there.
Yeah, the IELTS speaking test. And I know, tests can be a bit nerve-wracking.
Especially that interview portion, right?
Hey, but the good news is practice really does make a difference.
Huge difference. And to help you practice, we've got a fantastic resource for you.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
An actual Band 8 IELTS speaking test example broken down into those three key parts, the introduction, the long turn, and then that discussion bit at the end.
A Band 8, that's really good, right?
Yeah, top notch. So you're going to hear what success sounds like.
Awesome. I like where this is going. So we're not just going to read this thing out, are we?
Nope, we're going to do a full-on role play of the whole thing.
Ooh, so you could actually hear the pacing, the tone, the whole shebang.
Exactly. Think of it as eavesdropping on a successful test.
I love it. I'm ready to be the candidate. Let's do this.
All right, welcome. My name is, let's say, Miss Smith, and I'll be your examiner today.
Pleased to meet you.
First things first, can I see your identification, please?
Of course. Here you go.
Perfect, thank you. Now let's talk about parks. Do you enjoy visiting parks?
Oh, absolutely. Parks are fantastic. I mean, they're like this wonderful escape from the hustle and bustle of city life,
Okay, interesting. And how often would you say you go to a park?
Let's see. I try to go at least once a week, especially on weekends.
Weekends?
Yeah, it's a great way to just unwind after a busy week. I often take my dog along, for some fresh air and exercise. She loves it.
Okay. Now, I'd like you to speak for 1 to 2 minutes on this topic. Here is your cue card.
Okay.
It says, describe a memorable experience you had in a park.
Okay, got it.
You'll have 1 minute to prepare, and you can make notes if you wish.
Thank you.
All right, your 1-minute preparation time starts now.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay, so one of my most memorable experiences in a park, it's probably during a summer picnic I organized with some friends last year. We chose this really beautiful park just outside the city. It's known for, its lush greenery and a really picturesque lake. The weather was absolutely perfect that day. Sunny, but not too hot, ideal for being outdoors. We packed all sorts of delicious food, sandwiches, fruits, even some homemade desserts. It was quite a spread. We found this lovely spot under this huge oak tree, which gives plenty of shade. It was great. And after setting up our picnic blanket, we basically spent the whole afternoon just chatting, laughing, and enjoying each other's company. What made this experience particularly memorable, though, I think, was the spontaneous games we ended up playing. We played Frisbee and even had a little competition, seeing who could skip stones across the lake the farthest. It was just a really delightful mix of, friendly rivalry and just a feeling of camaraderie, And then as the sun started to set, we all kind of gathered to watch, and the colors in the sky were just amazing. It was a moment of pure bliss, honestly, just surrounded by nature and good friends. And that day, I don't know, just reminded me how important it is to take time to appreciate the simple pleasures in life. It really was a highlight of my summer.
Thank you. Do you think parks are important for cities?
Oh, definitely. I think they're crucial, especially in urban environments. They provide those green spaces for people to relax and just unwind, which is especially important in cities where nature can be a bit scarce. You don't see it so much. And parks also, I think they promote physical activity, right? People can, go for a run, play sports, or even just take a leisurely walk. And they kind of act as these community hubs, too, where people can gather for events or picnics or just, socialize and meet new people. It just fosters this sense of belonging, I think.
Okay. How can parks be improved, in your opinion?
That's a good question. Well, I think first and foremost, ensuring that they're, well-maintained and clean is essential. Maybe increasing the number of benches and picnic areas could also make a difference, just enhance the visitor experience. And then maybe incorporating more recreational facilities, things like playgrounds for children or exercise stations for adults. That would encourage more people to actually use those spaces.
Oh, and hosting community events or workshops in parks could also be a great way to engage the public and kind of promote a sense of ownership and pride in those natural spaces,
Thank you. That is the end of the speaking test.
Wow, that was interesting. It's amazing how much you can actually say in just a few minutes and how much detail you can pack in if you really structure your answers well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the candidate we just heard, they use such a clear structure, especially in that long-term section.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Setting the scene, describing all the activities, highlighting that memorable part, and then wrapping it up with a takeaway thought. That's gold for the examiners.
And the language was so vivid, too, like lush greenery, delicious foods, colors painting the sky.
Right.
It really brought the whole experience to life. I could picture it.
Absolutely. That's what they're looking for. Strong vocabulary, a variety of grammatical structures. That's your ticket to a high band score.
It's like painting a picture with words, right?
You got it. And remember, the IELTS speaking test is all about showing off those communication skills, not just memorizing answers. Be clear, concise, and let your personality come through. That's important too.
So imagine yourself now. You're in that candidate seat. What park experience would you choose to talk about?
Ooh, good question.
Maybe it's a childhood memory or a recent adventure or even just like a simple walk with your dog, Whatever it is, take a second to really visualize it. Picture the scene, the people you were with, the emotions you felt.
Yeah, get those details in your head.
And then practice describing it out loud. I know it sounds simple, but the more you practice, the more confident and fluent you'll become. Trust me.
And don't forget to think about the structure of your answer, like we said. How would you set the scene? Describe the key events. What made that experience so memorable for you? Practice with those elements in mind, and it'll make a world of difference.
Exactly. So there you have it, folks. A deep dive into the IELTS speaking test, complete with a simulated experience to kind of show you the ropes.
Now it's your turn. Take what you've learned, make it your own, practice, visualize, and you'll be well on your way to acing that speaking test. We believe in you.
Best of luck, everyone.